address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Throwing, Willis. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Bronco 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To throw, here's Willis. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick of the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down. They're going to run it here with Manunga. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Edger and Cooper. They're on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Manunga gonna get it again, and he'll get this down to the 40. It's a nice run. It's also a first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Chicago.
First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run with Manunga. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Carl Brooks. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun. Got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Lucas Van Ness into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Gravity lock.
Here's Willis. There's a short one caught by Kraft. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And I don't think he got there wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Come on, set. Nice, go.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Ruben Hippolyte there for the tackle.
Second and 6.
Okay, break.
Here's a second and 6.
Go. Ready.
Willis to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Now, faking the give to the left side in the hands of Watson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the set.
Second and 5.
Set it. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Malik Willis, touchdown Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. Here's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on...
And he will score! Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crowd.
On the jump.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
What is on?
On the ground, here is Manunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Ready, break.
Running is Jacobs. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the ready.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
Cowboy 80.
Willis now to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Shaq Barrett. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
2nd and 11. Now Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Wade Walker getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one complete to Moore. And he's into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll look to pick up the pace.
That's another Packers first
To throw is Willis. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
18 more yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
A
15-yard
run up the
line.
middle with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
Ready. Ready, ready.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Isaiah McDuffie getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. On second down, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of
1st and 10.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Williams.
First down.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 55 yards on the game.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Isaiah McDuffie. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is George Pickens. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And with baby brother in the league right now, it's time for Travis Etienne to show who's tops in the family. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars with a big first half. They're up 28-10 at the break. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in the first half, as evidenced by this play right here. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Run now for Manunga. And the woes in the running game continue. We're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it is Manunga. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. They'll stick with him again. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 6 yards.
Now a third and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move them, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They're going to run it here with Manunga. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long. Throwing now from the gun. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
Hold the set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now, faking the give. That's to his tight end, Musgrave. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. This one is caught by Reed.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Ready.
Willis now to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
First and 10.
Here's first and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line. Throwing is Willis. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Throwing Willis. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Rashawn Gary getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. They'll run with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
To throw, here's Willis. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
3rd down and 3.
Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jenkins. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Let's go.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have the Packers 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Panther 6. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Willis now to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take this one in. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Packers 31, Bears 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, here is Manunga. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Bears sending out their punt team, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They are getting closer to win 11 on the season, playing their best football here late in the year. Going to start this drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now Willis gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing, Willis. Quick throw here is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
First down and goal to go.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Romeo dive. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Williams now to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Now a screen set up for Johnson. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And with the season winding down, thoughts turn to postseason awards, you can't avoid the conversation. You'd have to say he is at least among those who should be considered for MVP.
On the set.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Step. Ready.
Running is Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go. Step.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Willis to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on.
To throw is Willis. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Willis. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.